Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Green Energy Insight. Today I'm super excited because I'm gonna walk you through how I turned my house 100% renewable. It's been a goal of mine since 2020 and we're finally there. So let's hop in the car and I'll show you around. Alright, so first off, why? Why go 100% renewable? Honestly, it started with a documentary that totally shook me. And then I saw my electricity bill one month and thought, okay, this isn't sustainable for the planet or my wallet. So I made a goal. 1 year to transition my home completely off fossil fuels. I had zero technical knowledge when I started, by the way. Like I couldn't tell you what an inverter was or how the grid worked, but I did have some basic handyman skills, and I learned as I went. First step, solar panels. These were the game changer. I got a 6.5 kW system installed. Here's what it looked like during install. The panels are on my south-facing roof, which gets blaring sun most of the day, and I chose the ones that are slightly tilted so they track the sun. They aren't cheap, but with government rebates and long-term savings, the payback is about 6 to 7 years. Plus, no more blackout panic, quick tips. Graphic: 1. Research your region's rebates. 2. South-facing roof, SACTA, gold. 3. Get 3+ quotes from providers. Next up, batteries. Because what's the point of generating power if you can't store it for nighttime? I also wanted to be independent from the grid as much as possible, so I chose Bell's Insert brand. Pricey, yes, but now I barely pull anything from the grid. And when the power goes out in the neighborhood, we're still watching Netflix. Pro tip, look for used batteries. You can save a ton. Once the battery system was in, I tackled the energy hogs, old appliances. We swapped out the fridge, stove, washer, all now rated energy efficient and electric. I had to say goodbye to gas. Even my cooking is 100% electric now, and honestly, I don't miss the gas stove at all. Fun fact, most modern homes can run on just electricity. You can get electric furnaces, water heaters, fireplaces, even clothes dryers. Speaking of drying, line drying clothes has been my jam lately. This one's not techie, but hey, free power from the sun. If you don't have an outdoor space, try a foldable drying rack. That's what we do when it's not sunny. Another big one, smart plugs. I use these on lamps, holiday lights, anything that doesn't need to be on all the time. Just plug it in, turn it on, and you're good to go. One less thing to worry about when you're on vacation. My last big project, tackling our vampire power. Unplug that stuff lurking in your basement, waiting to drain your energy bill. Come on, that is crazy. Seriously, how many things do we have plugged in 24/7? I unplugged every single thing I could that doesn't need constant power. Computers, sure. But that lamp, nope. To make this easy, I got smart switches so I could set schedules or just turn things off remotely. No more wondering if I forgot to turn something off when I left the house. I love the peace of mind. Okay, so I think I've covered the major systems. But before we wrap up, I want to say that this isn't just about the tech. It's a mindset shift. Once you start thinking about energy efficiency and renewables, it changes everything. I've made small changes over the years, but it took this project for me to really understand the impact. Now the question you're probably dying to ask, how much does this cost? Total investment around a XE. But with tax incentives, bill savings, and the ability to sell power back to the grid, I'm already seeing a return on my investment. So let me show you a little graph I made. I know I should hire a financial advisor, but bear with me. This is my first home, so I'm doing all my own maintenance and upgrades. Had to learn a lot along the way, but it's been worth it. On average, homes use around 11,000 kilowatt hours per year. My house is pretty efficient. We use about 8,500 kilowatt hours per year. But with the changes I've made, I generate 13,500 kilowatt hours on average. That's a nice cushion for winter or cloudy days, and it covers my neighbors too sometimes. And when I'm not using power, I send the extra to the grid. The biggest changes have been my solar panels and batteries. Those were the biggest investments, but also the biggest impact. Without them, I wouldn't be where I am today. When I went for solar, my electricity bill was around $250 a month. Now I pay nothing, zip, zilch, nada. Yeah, it feels awesome. Plus, my bills are predictable. I'm locked in for 20 years with my panel production guarantee. After that, I'll reassess. Maybe new tech will come along, who knows. But for now, I'm covered. And my favorite change, not having to think about my power use anymore. It's just there, reliable and clean, and that's a priceless feeling. There are a few things I wish I knew before starting. First, going renewable takes time. It's not a quick fix. Be patient with yourself. Second, trades are busy. Get your quotes early. Professionals are swamped right now. And third, this journey never ends. There's always room to tweak, add, or improve. Embrace it. Now, I know this might seem daunting, but remember, I was in your shoes once. I had no clue how any of this worked. But with a bit of research and planning, you can make changes too. It doesn't have to be all or nothing. Start small. Swap out your light bulbs. Use less energy around the house. Every little bit counts. 1 year ago, I set out to make my home completely renewable. I didn't know what I was getting into, but I had a goal and I stuck with it. It hasn't been easy, but with careful planning, research, and a whole lot of patience, I've turned my home into an energy-efficient, mostly off-grid oasis. I hope my story has inspired you to think about how you use power in your own home. Remember, it's not about perfection, it's about making progress. So whether you're installing solar panels or just using less energy around the house, every little bit helps. If you're interested in learning more about going green at home, check out some of my other videos. I've got some great tips on reducing your carbon footprint and saving money. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know in the comments below how you're powering your home. I can't wait to see what you've got going on. And if this video has inspired you to make some changes, give it a like and share it with your friends. And also remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more informative content like this. Stay tuned for more. Until next time, happy innovating.